We are having a conversation. We are examining the Ripple XRP cryptocurrency market snapshots. We're going to start this video by looking at the monthly charts for the last 10 years, as I said in the last one. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Ethereum is on the horizon, and in the past day, Bitcoin has increased by $58, 183.7%. It has dropped to 2,472. The US dollar is coming in at 2.23% for both the USDT and USDC, while XRP is trying to climb back up to that 56-cent zone. Coming in at $2,058 billion is not too bad, given that Brad Garlinghouse predicts that the cryptocurrency markets will reach $5 trillion by the end of the year. Things usually start to get heated and spicy around Q4. At its current value of 0.559, it makes up 1.88% of the over $2 trillion total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies. What's interesting is this. That's what got me excited. The SEC litigation will officially come to an end next week. This breakup has been reported to us and is trending on Twitter. Does this mean that no one is aware of it? People, time will tell, but I think it would be amazing if Ripple paid F and the SEC approved the paperwork, so ending the dispute. A thrilling week is in store. If this is made public, I anticipate it being made available tomorrow. Keep an eye on this space. We'll discuss it as soon as it becomes accessible. This is a preview of what Ripple will do in the future. What does this signify for XRP's future uptake, and how might an ETF draw a sizable amount of institutional capital by 2025? Michael made this information public. The curve chart may be found here. The Bitcoin monthly chart looks promising, and he believes September will be green in an amazing Q4 of 2024. His words appeal to him. After all, we've been trading for so long that the rise of Bitcoin is inevitable. I've been to this website for what seems like months. This cut range has been on our minds for months now. We sliced as we rise, people are happy, but we soon fall back down and finish up where we started. Going back to the lows, we can see that the price is only varying inside this magical band, but this is your monthly Bitcoin graph. People, let's examine this. 4 months later, on September 7th, there's only one color left, red. Because 2015 and 2016 seem like a long time ago, September was a green month. We will break this loop. If September isn't green, our best chance would be October. 7 of the last 9 months have been green, then November, 6 of the last 9 months have been green, and December, sort of a tie. When examining bull cycles, the chronological span is thrown off by the up era. December 2012 was a stunning green month back in 2017. It was just a little bit red at that time in the cycle. But in 2021, it quickly recovered, gaining 46% of its original value. What awaits us in the future? Q4, we don't know the exact day, time, or month, but there will be fireworks. But I do not doubt that Bitcoin will increase in value. Rip, that's a lot of money, you might be thinking, but bear in mind that cryptocurrency prices fluctuate a lot. Crypto starts to move in tandem with Bitcoin. This will raise the starting price of Bitcoin. There is going to be a big spike in price if Bitcoin hits $74,000. Dark times can allow consumers a great deal of customization on the SU blockchain thanks to this one piece of knowledge. Therefore, whenever you take it outside of the game, you'll be able to sell it on our marketplace. The trading card game king of the jumble functions similarly. Think of card-based games that require purchases, such as Magic the Gathering or Pokemon. You are aware that these cards can be sold. There is a bulk selling option for them. Using the XRP ledger, you may take back all of your in-game purchases from within the game itself. Warfare is now in beta, while King of the Jungle is scheduled to arrive in September. I'm hearing that Bitcoin is still falling, retracing to $58,000, but that there might be some upswing next week. Is this the week when things start to improve and Bitcoin takes off? Our focus ought to be on making things greener. I looked up a new white paper that Ripple released, and it states that the company is optimistic about the promise of modern payment technology and that global banking and circle leaders have taken note of it. How many of you have read it is unknown to me. This phase is known as the phase the train has left. What do I think we're waiting for, given that the question at hand isn't about attaining global regulatory certainty, but rather about when we can complete the Internet of Value? I think we're waiting on policies. Pardon me, but I think the most essential factor is U.S. policies. As they want to expand upon them, many other countries are excitedly awaiting the U.S.'s creation and execution of crypto-related regulatory rules. The existing framework is operational. We are moving to a DLT blockchain and modernizing the financial system. These VRO accounts, which formerly contained more than $10 trillion, are currently empty and are primarily used to hold cross-border money. The world will eventually run out of this money. Will the entire $10 trillion disappear in one night? Naturally, the answer is no. It will be slow to transact, especially since it takes time to work with banks and governments, but as restrictions are lifted and usage grows, blockchain technology will be fully adopted. This is Ripple's white paper from this year about great potential and compensation for small businesses. That data is directly available on the Ripple website. Allow me to explain how this operates. Participants in the FUD train will comprehend how to open an escrow wallet and access the 167 million XRP. Every month on the 1st, XRP is distributed. We return part of it to escrow, but not all of it. Since I was there, nothing has changed. I've been here since the day of launch, and this has always been the best option available. We anticipate seeing the ripples and the tweets. Once again, the price has decreased. The song, dance, and story all keep repeating itself. It would be ideal if you took the initiative and completed the process on your own if it's significant that you hold XRP. Examine and determine the circumstances. The XRP Ledger Hackathon, organized by the XRPL, is presently underway because this is nothing out of the ordinary and shouldn't cause fear or panic in the markets. Japan is a huge fan of the Seize Look 2017. South Korea was the first nation to widely adopt XRP, and it reached its peak price of $3.80 there. You never understood that, never. Between $280 and $3 was the US peak, and we all know what occurred after that. In fact, the large price difference meant that the Korean couple would be kicked out of the exchange. It was anticipated that XRP's price would eventually fall to 20 cents. However, by holding hackathons, South Korea established the standard. With this assistance, we hope to see major outcomes for the XRP ledger and related initiatives. Elon and I discussed how BAN in Brazil acts as his platform in our first video. His current goal is to create a Twitter account. Elon appears to be the target of harm, but with his XVPN, which allows you to access Twitter from anywhere in the world, he always seems to have the answer. After talking about the complaint, we downloaded this white paper from Ripple that outlines the platform's huge potential for commercial payments. It was initially projected that by 2023, the market will grow to $174 trillion. I apologize, but that will be in 6 years. By 2030, experts predict that B2B payments will total $174 trillion. Ripple simply needs to take a small portion of this industry in less than 5 years. They won't get all of this. Even if they do, there will still be a significant amount of money on the other side of the XRP line. Of course, they'll get far more than 10%, but how easy is that we all know. We shoot low but aim high. It looks like exciting times are coming up. The market is uninteresting. Though volatile and fluctuating now, all markets will eventually stabilize. One green Bitcoin candle is all that is needed to propel this thing.